All right. So you're making connections, I guess draft, because it's not so much a reflection. It would go underneath making connections in your ePortfolio. So if you click on making connections, if you click on stage 1, that's where it's gonna go. So if everyone just clicks on stage 1, you'll see it says making connections stage 1, and then it has stage 1 describe. If you click on the edit button, the pencil and paper, you could just delete all of this text. And you're able to copy and paste your draft directly into this box. Or if you have if you typed it up on like Microsoft or Google Docs, you can save it as a PDF and you can upload it directly into this space holder. So where it says PDF, XLS, PPT, and Docs, you can directly put it in there. So you can delete all the text and just hover over this box, go to the pencil and paper icon, go to replace this item. Then you're gonna go to upload file, and then you're gonna select the files to upload. So I'm gonna give you about 5 minutes to do that really quickly. And let me know when all of you are done, okay? Okay. So the page that we're gonna be working on today, if you go to planning for success and you hover over career planning and you go to career assessment and exploration and you click on that. So planning for success, career planning, career assessment and exploration. So I'm just gonna go through the instructions slide really quickly. So it says note, complete understanding myself before completing this page. So we've completed the understanding myself already. It says the purpose of this page is to learn more about your personality and interests and how they might connect to careers. In this page, you'll do step 1, complete a personality assessment and interest assessment, and write a short reflection on what the results mean and how they relate to possible careers. Step 2, I don't think we're going to be doing step 2 as of right now. Let's just focus on step 1 first. Okay. So if you scroll down, you'll see personality and interest assessment. It says, can you answer the question, who am I? The purpose of self-assessments is to provide insight regarding personal strengths, weaknesses, and interests. The assessments below would ask you questions, and based on your responses, produce a report, a career path that aligns you with your goals and sets skills. So it says, complete a personality assessment. Do your best not to overthink the questions in order to receive accurate results. When you complete the assessment, be sure to create an account on the results screen. You don't have to create an account, but if you want to, you can. You could just remember it if you have to, right? So it says explore the strengths and weaknesses, career paths, and workplace habits sections of your personality type report. So then it says take the assessment, and if you notice, assessment is in blue because it's a hyperlink and you can click on it. And then it says once completed, select your 4-letter personality code from the drop-down menu below and download this file to review the list of related careers and major. So then underneath it, it says complete a career coach interest assessment. Career Coach is an online resource that can help you match your interests with various industries and career paths. Create a profile on Career Coach and complete the detailed assessment, 60 questions assessment found in the Take Career Assessment tab. So again, another hyperlink. Review the results and browse the recommended career fields. Then you're going to tie it all together and reflect. Each assessment you completed gave you a report to review and possible career paths. Some of the findings in the report may be surprising. The reports are for your information and to help you reflect. You can agree or disagree with the findings. Keep in mind the ultimate decision of which career path is best for you is up to you. Think about how you viewed yourself before completing these assessments, and tie everything together by answering the prompts below as a part of a short reflection. So yes, a short reflection. So don't get scared, because I know you guys are doing a lot of reflections with your professor and ePortfolio, but just really short. Just make sure that you're answering all of the questions in full and complete sentences, and then you'll be fine, okay? So the first thing you want to do is underneath personality assessment, complete a personality assessment. It says take the assessment. So it's a hyperlink to 16personalities.com. So if you click on it and you scroll down, you'll see questions. It says agree, which is like strongly agree here. There's like you agree, not strongly, but you just agree. Then you just somewhat agree. And then in the middle, that just means somewhat. Same thing with disagree. So somewhat disagree, disagree, strongly disagree. Okay, so don't think too much on of the questions, right? Just answer it as you would, like normally, right? So I want you guys to do that right now. And I will be taking the personality assessment with you guys, so I know like when you guys are finished, and we can all share like our results and see if we agree with some things and disagree with others. So I'll give you like 15 minutes to do that, and I'm gonna do it for myself as well. It's, sharing the right application. So yeah, as soon as you download the file, you'll find your the code that it gave you. So mine is EST on page 22. Oh, it's past it. Okay, yeah. So it says ESTJ. That's my result that it gave me. So it gave me not a few, actually a lot of different careers I might consider. So in sales and service, there you go, teachers right here. So I'm happy with that, right? So it gives me a whole bunch of careers I might want to look into. It says technology and physical. So if I want to go in something in technology, or even management. So like based on my personality, these are the jobs that would best suit me, right? But remember that it is up to you. So if your intended major that you've been thinking about isn't on the list, remember it's always up to you, okay? So don't get discouraged. And if your career is there, then it works out, right? But I just want to say, just don't get discouraged if your career is not here according to your personality type. All right, so that's where you'll find the personality, not the personality, the career like list according to personality type. So it says complete the career coach interest assessment, right? So if you click on the career assessment, it says take the assessment, and then you'll just click on detail assessment. So if you click on the detailed one, it says, it just gives you some questions. Would you like to build kitchen cabinets? For me, no. Lay brick or tile? Sure, why not? Because I'm actually good at like construction and stuff like that. Develop a new medicine? Nope, I'm not a science person. Study ways to reduce water pollution? Um, Not really. I'll strongly disagree to that. Write books or play? Sure. Play a musical instrument? I try to, I suck. Teach an individual an exercise routine. Oh, I actually do this with my nephew that comes over. He's in first grade and he does like distance learning. So when he has breaks, I try to like have him exercise. Otherwise, he's just super squirrely and he does not listen to me. But yeah. So it's like short little like questions, I guess. And it's a scale from strongly disagree to strongly agree. So if you do that really quickly, then it'll tell you like some more careers. Then you will tie it all together and write the short, not very long. There's just a short reflection about what you found, and if it relates to you, if it doesn't, and so on. Okay. So I know I said we're gonna hold off on part 2, right? But I at least want to do one of the step 2. So if you scroll down, it says like basically what the instructions are saying, just to conduct research on that particular assignments, on the particular career, not assignment, sorry. So if you pick one career, right, and you put it down here, it says career choice number 1, just change the title to that career. So if you click on the box and click on the settings and go to module options, you could actually edit the title, because if you just click on the pencil and paper, it won't let you. So for example, if I want to do teaching and I put that there, and it just asks me what a typical day is, what our work tasks is, what are skills, what is salary range, where do people in that occupation work, and it's 9 questions, very 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 like short questions if you really think about it, right? Because you could answer these questions in 1 or 2 sentences, maybe even 1, maybe a word, I don't know, right? So with this, I just want you to pick 1. You could do more if you want to. There's three boxes here, but I just want you to do 1, just so you could do some type of research on the career, so you know exactly what you're getting into, right? So you could do this for the career that it gave you, or you could do this for your career. So it's kind of like the what if, right? So if you remember, like no, not really, you didn't do that yet, but you will be, right? So if you go to this website that I really like to do research on like careers, it's called bls.gov, right? And you're just gonna go backspace OOC, oh no, occupational handbook. So I think, let me just Google it. BLS.gov occupational outlook handbook. There you go. So it says, if you just Google bls.gov occupational outlook handbook, right, it'll take you to this page, right? So for example, in healthcare, if you click on healthcare, it gives you all of the possible like career paths. So if you want to be like a podiatrist, it tells you like what they do, the work environment, how to become one, the pay, job outlook. Job outlook is just basically how fast the like jobs are opening up for it, how many available jobs there are. So you could also pay attention to just the summary, because it gives you all of that information in like shorter, like more condensed wording. So it tells you 2019 median pay, $26,000 a year, $60 an hour, right? So top entry education level is a doctoral or professional degree. Number of jobs, 10,500. So in job outlook, 0%, little or no change, right? So I would just conduct a research on one career that of your choosing, right? So you just know, because remember, everything is not one advice I'm going to give you, right? Every job that you're going to look at now, right, don't pay attention only to the money, right? That's what I did. And like before, and it doesn't really work out because you have to find something that you're passionate about, right? So if you're passionate about something and it's not you would not be able to make like ends meet in like the waking life, I would consider another career, right? So I'm like contradicting myself real quick, right? But I'm just saying consider the money, but don't make the money drive you to that career alone, okay? So look at the work environment, look at what they do, look at the pay, and be realistic with yourself and analyze it as a professional, right? And say, yeah, maybe this is a good fit for me, right? Like for example, I did do some research on a paramedic, and it says like what about paramedics and how they do. They answer response calls in high stress situations. So if you're a person that can't like function in like a high stress environment, maybe that's not for you, right? So you also have to look at your traits, your skills, your weaknesses, and see if that like career is for you. Okay, so you don't have to do that for that assignment, but I'm just saying like for like the real life, you know what I mean? Like actually considering a career. So I want you to pay attention to that as you're doing this as well, right? So I want you to be realistic with yourself, choose a career, do some research on it, and answer those questions in that box, in this box right here. Boop, 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 right here. Just one. You can also upload an image if you want, like I shared with you. So I'm gonna share before I forget, right? Let me just share this occupational handbook with you. I'm gonna send it in the Zoom chat really quickly, right? So for the image, right, I like to get my images from Unsplash. It's free downloadable images. So if I want to do like teaching like images, maybe I like this one, I'm going to download it, right? Then I'm going to go back to my ePortfolio. I'm going to go over to the where it says coming soon. I'm going to go to the pencil and paper, replace this item, upload file, and just drag my download to upload. And then it's there. Right, so it's up to you if you want to put a picture, but if you want to, you can most certainly do it. So this is my image source. It's free images. You don't have to like worry about like anything like copyright or anything like that. So that's for the images. I just sent it in the Zoom chat. And that's basically what you're doing, right? So just a quick overview of the assignment, right? So you're going to complete the personality assessment, which is 16 personalities. You're going to download the file, look at which careers suit that personality type. Then you're going to complete the career coach interest assessment, right? So that just means it's going to ask you a few questions about interests, and then you're going to review the results and browse the recommended career fields. Then you're going to just answer the assessment reflection, right? So if you look at the prompt, it's 3 questions about if you agree, disagree, if you learned anything, if there was careers that you weren't interested in and you're interested in now. You could literally just number them 1, 2, 3 and answer them like that, or you could put it in paragraph format. It doesn't matter. Then you're going to always remember just to put your personality type into this box here. Then you're going to scroll down, and then you are going to do research on one career of your choosing, right? So you're going to just tell me about it, right? Remember, if you click on the pencil and paper, the prompt is here is 9 like little questions about the occupation. And then if you want to, you don't have to, you can upload an image. Does anyone have any questions about that? Okay, great. For last week, right? For last week, I'm going to go over very quickly before we leave, right? For last week, we did habits of mind presentation, like the habits of mind presentation. So where to put that really quickly is just if you unlock this box at the top where your name is and you hover over where all the tabs are, you're just going to click on the pencil and paper icon and you're going to look for where it says coursework, first year seminar coursework. You're going to go under where you should have time management reflection 1. If you don't have anything like that, just the last, like, I guess, subsection, like, which is reflection 1. If you don't have that, I mean, if you have that, just go on it and just click enter. And all you have to do is type in habits of mind presentation, right? And just hit save. Okay. Then you're going to lock the lock. You're going to publish your pages. Right? So if you publish your pages, then if you hover over coursework, first year seminar coursework, you'll see where it says habits of mind presentation that you just added, right? So if you click on that, it'll say add content here. So all you have to do is click on add content. And then you can upload the presentation, making sure that you download it as a PDF document first. And then that's where it would go. So coursework, first year seminar coursework, habits of mind presentation. You just have to make the tab for it. Alrighty. So let me stop the recording.